Live.
Hey.
Hi guys.
Слава Україні!
Героям слава. Chris, hello. Once again.
Hello, Rick. It's good to see you again.
Good to see you too. And rollers already know you from one of the Free Azov streams, where you told us your story a bit. And I wanted... Дуже дякую. I wanted to invite
Смачного.
you... Смачного. Thank you. Дякую. Yeah, guys, I am starving, so I will start eating soon. And Anastasia will help me a bit, maybe asking some questions, asking Chris some questions. But I just wanted to say that I wanted to invite you to the stream since then. And Anastasia said, hey, Chris. Anastasia, what did you tell me? Chris is around or something like this?
Chris is available in case you are interested.
Yeah, and I said, yeah, sure, let's do it.
Scraping the bottom of the barrel.
So, we are, I am not in a good shape today. I need to tell you right away, but that I am exhausted. And usually this sleepy Rick is not very, very productive on these streams. But we always manage to reach the goal in our fundraising, even when I'm exhausted, right?
Yeah.
Every time.
True.
So, today is the same goal. We need to raise $500 for the needs of the Ukrainian army. The fundraiser we have right now is for the car for 92nd Brigade. We're gonna get it in Britain through Harley Whitehead. Maybe you know him. Do you know him?
Yeah, I know of him. I don't know him.
Yeah, like not personally, but you know of him. Do you think he is doing what? Like, do you like him? Let's put it this way.
My mother used to say, if you haven't got anything good to say, it's better to say nothing at all.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Well, we just started working with Harley, but my previous experience communicating to him was pretty good. So
Cool.
we'll see how it goes.
Good. Well, we'll do our best.
Okay. So guys, it's good to see you in the chat. We have Keith Kane here. He's from the United States, just like you, right? Remind me, what state are you from?
Gosh, my family's from the south side of Chicago, and I grew up primarily in central Indiana. And I left graduate school in 1977, and I spent the next 30 years in Washington, D.C.
Yeah, I remember that it was like
so that's
many
where
states.
I raised my kids.
Washington, D.C. is the place where you spend the longest, right?
Yes.
Okay. Keith, I don't remember what state you're from. Let us know. Andreas Lech is from Germany. Pavel is from... Pavel is from Poland, but he lives in some Nordic country, if I'm not mistaken. Pavel, remind me again. I'm, especially bad today with memory. Dark Oblation, also United States, you know they exist. Hello guys, it's good to see you all. Silver Earth, also United States. Matt Golden, good to see you too. It's a lot of people there. Goober, that's Stefan, you should know him.
Yes.
Stefan Bear.
Yes.
Stefan's here too. Or was here, we'll see. I think he was there before, maybe, not sure.
I sent him the link and asked if he had time and the connection that he might join.
No, I'm in Krakow, Pavel says. So Pavel is in Krakow after all.
Beautiful city.
Yeah.
I think it's another Polak there in the chat. We usually have it's MDL, who is from Poland but lives in another country. Yeah. So I'm already, you see, getting mixed in the stories of my community members. So guys, you ask questions of Chris? No, not of Chris. What do you ask Chris questions? Yeah, that's
Yes,
how we
please.
say it in English. Yeah, do it in the chat. But Chris, maybe you remind the people, or maybe tell the people who are here, like seeing you for the first time, what do you do? Because the story of the business that you're, it's not like that you're working for. Does it sound like this?
Actually, I've been living in Ukraine since February.
I'll start eating and listening. Okay,
Please.
Thank you.
My name is Christopher O'Shea, and I have been I relocated to Kyiv in February of 2019, and I came here, A, to marry my present wife, and B, to work for a Ukrainian company. So for the past 5 years, I've been a senior member of the management team at a Ukrainian company called US Optics OLC, and we're the sole domestic manufacturer of intraocular lenses, and and related appurtenances. So I work for a medical devices manufacturer here, but I also have other business interests. And some people, they tell they're accidental Ukrainians, but I like to say I'm an intentional Ukrainian. And it's a great country, and these are blessed people. So do what you can do within your means to support Rick and Anastasia or Nastia, and join the team. We need all the help we can get.
That's true, and we are happy to have you here and have you as a friend. So,
I'm sorry?
and we are happy to have you here in Ukraine and here on this stream.
You're very
so
kind.
thank you. Not kinder than you. And maybe you can also share about your vast experience working in various countries aside from the US, and what industries and kinds of businesses you were, because I know you have a huge experience in very different fields. I think that would be also of interest to hear.
Sure.
for the rollers.
I began my career in the late 1970s in the maritime transportation consulting in Washington, but I was soon hired by a leading engineering construction firm in the U.S., and that put me on a path to work on 3 different continents over the next 30 years, and to live in both Europe, the Far East. I started out working in Haiti, of all places, and ended up working for a time actually in Israel. And I've subsequently worked all over the Middle East, Germany, France. I spent 7 years consecutively based in Seoul, Korea, and I spent a lot of time in Japan, Vietnam.
All over the world, basically.
Basically, I was an accidental expat. Okay, that I'm an intentional Ukrainian, but an accidental expat, and I've, in summary, spent the last 35 years working on 3 different continents. And I can say without any fear of contradiction that living and working in Ukraine has been and continues to be one of the most fulfilling endeavors of my life. It's my life has a purpose that I never anticipated. But my family are refugees. They've been gone for 3 years. But so I fly solo here. But I have a very supportive team of colleagues at US Optics. And I've got, of course, friends like you, Nastia, friends like Rick.
And can you imagine, it's... Yeah, sorry.
No, go ahead, I'm sorry.
Sorry for interrupting. I was going to say that it's so impressive and ironic that Chris, being an American, stayed here in Ukraine after the start of the full-scale invasion, while his Ukrainian family has fled the war for the West.
So I actually have... I'd like to confess that I actually have 3 jobs. My real world job is with optics, but I also run a small publishing company which is based in the U.S., but I am an editor and a publisher as well. And since 2022, I've published, I've been working since 2022 on the collected works of an American poet. And I'm on the 4th volume of a 5-volume set, and I've begun work on a 6th volume. So I've got 3 published and 3 in the queue. So I do that too. But the first 4 hours of every day I spend on the internet, basically working pro bono as a propagandist. Well, as I'd say propagandist in a positive way.
Yeah, exactly.
For Ukraine. And because I spent so many decades, so much time in Washington, I used to run with the big dogs, and I still know a bunch of these people. And so I know how to put people's feet to the fire, and I do so, I hope, with style and grace.
Oh yeah.
But I'm not inclined to cut people much slack and especially my friends and former colleagues in Europe, in Western Europe. It makes me crazy that they talk a lot, but they don't do enough. And it's very frustrating to me because as an intentional Ukrainian, I have friends, I've lost colleagues from optics, dead. I've lost.
So one of Chris's colleagues, was he a volunteer? Was he volunteering
No.
for service? He was conscripted, right?
He was a platoon sergeant.
He was killed in action last year, right? Was it last year?
Yeah. Anyway, my point, I'm sorry to digress like this, but my motivation for devoting the first part of my day every day is to put out messaging that explains in a firm, friendly, and fair way our perspective here in Ukraine, and I try to lean into my work with a positive attitude. I don't point fingers, but I do try to use my skills as a writer to educate otherwise well-intentioned people who aren't sufficiently motivated to do what needs to be done. That's so I have 3 jobs. I'm busy all the time. But,
yeah, and Chris,
but it's a pleasure to be with you again.
We managed to how do you say it, tear you out of your jobs for this evening.
There aren't many people that I'll bend my pole for, but
I can take credit for that.
no,
Sorry for boasting.
It's my pleasure, and I hope that your followers will have plenty of good questions.
Chris has been extremely supportive. One of my biggest supporters on LinkedIn, supporting all my posts about the war in Ukraine, raising awareness about the war, and also with the fundraising that I occasionally do. So I'm extremely grateful.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Guys.
And also, just if I may. So, Chris, I don't know if you want to share that story that you shared with me while working in DC, right, with some rather infamous former U.S. administration officials, yes, please, yes, sure.
I need to show the raffle item, guys. This week, the raffle flag, arrows, or
No, I can't do that.
Okay.
I don't have the mic.
No. God rest his soul. But that is a funny story. It's a true story.
But we're not telling it, right?
We will tell you
Okay, guys. So please send your donations. Okay, we need to raise $500 on the stream, and we have only 1 hour and 40 minutes left to do that. Please help us raise funds for Ukrainian soldiers. I don't have that much energy to, be a good motivator, but I'll try my best.
Stefan, this is his nickname. He says Dateline. Hello,
Maybe.
Chris.
Nice.
He likes how you comment.
Somebody reads me.
It's Stefan Bear.
Oh, Stefan.
It does
How
him.
are you, pal?
He likes how your comments are very visible. They are very useful, but they are also very visible on LinkedIn. So
I'm not very skilled, Stefan, at higher math, but I use the Dateline Kiev and the days at war since February of 2022 and since February of 2014. It helps to keep me, it's a little device I use to keep myself mentally centered. It's a reminder to me that no matter how tired we are, there are people like you and your mates on the front line that our lives as civilians are inconvenienced by Russia's war of aggression, but your life is on the line. And so keep up the good fight, and thank you for all you have done and all you will do.
Yes, amen.
There was a question unrelated to that. What am I eating? It's cutlets, chicken cutlets with mashed potatoes and with beans. Pretty good. Almost finished it. Nothing to show, so I won't be showing these little pieces.
Please.
So guys, let me quickly finish the food and start being respectful to anyone not eating during the stream.
It's okay. Enjoy your meal. So, would you like to, have you spotted other questions that people might like to put to me?
Yes, I will check.
I was also checking the questions, but there was only another one for me about the hat, the Ukrainian hat, which some people call papacha, that I was wearing yesterday. That's
Okay, there is a question to Chris. There is a question.
okay. You're right.
What has caused Chris to stay in Ukraine no matter how difficult it gets?
What keeps me here?
Yes.
You know, I was actually on, just an anecdote, but I was actually on a business trip in the U.S. the day the invasion started. And I didn't have to come back because my family had already decided to pack up and go abroad. But I came here because I couldn't, because it was the right thing to do, to be honest with you. It was the right thing to do. And I couldn't imagine how I could ever look my colleagues at optics in the eye if they have a high opinion of me because I'm an American, and I don't know that that's justified, but I didn't want to disappoint my colleagues. I love my company, I love my people, and that's who I am. I knew that I had to come back home and find a way to support the war effort. So each of us, great and small, have something to contribute, and I do my small part with a lot of encouragement from my friends, and I'm happy to do what I can. But every day, it's a 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week job.
Yeah, and we are encouraging each other. So, as I call it, it's a virtuous circle of energy, gratitude, like admiration and support,
and inspiration too.
It's like this eternal engine.
Yeah.
To all our friends out there, if you've never visited Ukraine, we don't need any war tourists. And we don't need any more heroes. We have plenty of heroes. If you have skills and the intention to make a contribution, come and visit us. This is a great country. These are great people, and it's a very worthy cause. We're working for the decisive defeat of the Russian Federation in Ukraine because it's the only way to ensure Russian accountability after the war and a brighter future for Europe and the world in the decades to come.
Chris, Danielle, she's from Canada, she says, I agree with you, Chris. So, yeah, I actually also agree with you.
I get carried away sometimes, but I'm highly motivated.
Actually, your carry away is pretty good because you gave a pretty good motivational speech, you know. So get carried away more.
And it's actually quite concise comparing to ours, our answer that we usually give Rick and I.
There is a comment from They Exist. he says, if I'm not mistaken, it's he, maybe it's they, say, well, they exist, says, what a very decent man, and he has powers to help. He chooses the side of good, and probably his parents were great people. Tell a bit about parents, please.
About my parents?
Yeah.
Well, my father was served in the United States Marine Corps during World War II, and he was a fourth generation American immigrant, and he was the first one in 100 years to go to university. Every previous generation had been blue-collar workers, plumbers, butchers, bakers, people like that. And my dad got a college education, and he was the inspiration for the next generation, my cousins, so many kids in my family.
Tell how many siblings you have.
Oh, goodness. I grew up in a family of 12 kids. I have an elder sister who's about 10.5 months older than I am. So we're what they call in the clan an Irish twin. And I have 8 younger brothers and 3 sisters. And so I come from a big family. But there's a reason I only have 2 children of my own. It was an interesting experience, but not one that I wanted to strap on. Anyway, my mom and dad are both deceased, but my dad was a PhD in physical and inorganic chemistry and a research and development kind of person, and my mom was a homemaker, and so.
And you have Scottish roots.
I have 4 kids.
Roots. I mean Scottish.
Well, I have 2. Biologically, I have 2 children. I have a son and a daughter. Last year, I became a grandfather for the first time, so I have a granddaughter and a grandson. I married my Ukrainian wife, whom I met in Korea in 2007, and it took me 12 years to work up the nerve to ask her to marry me. So this is my second marriage, but it's good. It's all good. I have 2 sons that are adopted who are Ukrainian by birth, and one of whom emigrated to Canada in, I think, 2000. Gosh, 2020.
Now I want to guess.
No, 2021, I think. He got out of graduate school. He's a linguist, and so he works in Toronto. And I have another son who is a professional dancer. And so I've got 4 kids in total, and I love being Ukrainian.
Do you have Ukrainian citizenship already?
No.
Because you say Ukrainian, and I think maybe you got it already. What do you need to... By the way, were you checking? What do you need to get the Ukrainian citizenship?
I don't know the specific requirements, but I'm struggling right now to... I studied Russian as a student many years ago as an undergraduate and never really used the language because my family are from the East. They predominantly speak Russian at home. That's kind of changed since the war, but I'm struggling to learn. My boss, my chairman, encourages me to do my best to learn at least business Ukrainian. So I've got a big box of vocabulary cards that I'm trying to master, but I don't speak Ukrainian, which...
If you need help, you know whom to ask, right?
I'm sorry?
If you need help with that, you know whom to ask, right?
I do. I'm scared, though.
You told me you're not scared of me.
No, I'm not scared of you, but this is a very intentional individual, too. So
he's one
I
of...
feel very blessed to...
Guys, I have good news. We have the first donation today, $20. Well, today it's not the first because I had the stream before and we got $50 there.
Wonderful.
But first on this stream is from Stephen Walsh. He's from Alaska. He says this: "Keep it up, y'all. Can't wait to visit Ukraine. Get in touch with good ancestors, family history, and proud to continue to do my little part. Slava Ukraini."
Героям слава. Thank you for donation, and you're welcome
Thank you very
here.
much, Stephen. Your gift is very much appreciated.
Thank you, Steven. So that's $20, guys, and we still need to raise 480 tonight.
It's okay. We can do it.
We can do it. We have 1.5 hours left to do that, even a bit less, because this place closes in 1 hour and 28 minutes. So in 1 hour and 25 minutes, we need to finish the stream. So I ask you to donate, guys, because no matter how we feel, if we're happy or down, or if we have energy or not, we should continue doing this work. I'm talking probably about me and all the other people who helped me raise funds, like you today, guys. So today I don't have energy, and I have a bit more already, because to be honest, I think the lack of food.
It's the potatoes.
The lack of food in my stomach was also the problem. So I already have a bit more energy. So who knows, guys? Maybe we even gonna raise more than $500 tonight. We'll see. By the way, the Exist also said, "What a story we are privileged to hear. Thanks, Rick. This is inspiring." So the story you're telling is inspiring.
Thank you.
To at least one person, and I'm sure it's not only one person.
It's just one person commenting on that. And did you want to add something else?
Love the word intentional, for Anastasia, KSP said.
But yes, I've seen that. But
the number of people who think of themselves as accidental Ukrainians, they're also intentional, because there are many people who ended up here who maybe didn't expect to, but they
made the choice to stay, right?
They have chosen to stay, and
the choice. Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to.
Yes, but why is it applied to me, intentional for Anastasia? Because I think Chris meant intentional for himself, so being an intentional Ukrainian. I am Ukrainian in each and every sense from the very start.
Okay, I thought it has something to do with your character when he said intentional person, you said, right?
No, but
Not
he mentioned that he was an intentional Ukrainian because he chose to be one.
I didn't just end up here. I came here for love, but for all my friends back in the U.S., I grew up in the late 50s and 60s on the south side of Chicago. And anybody who knows Chicago, I'm telling you that the day that I walked into Ukraine, and my family happens to live in an outlying suburb, Borispol, and by the international airport, I was struck and continue to be struck. The culture, the feel, the vibe in Borispol is like the south side of Chicago. It's just I felt like I had come full circle.
In Borispol.
Yes.
Borispil. Mm-hmm.
It's blue collar. It's people are salt of the earth. They're courteous. They're kind. They're forgiving. They're hardworking. So I really encourage everyone who has the means in the short run to make a contribution to our campaign. And it doesn't matter the size of the contribution. What matters is that you make that commitment.
That every one of you do that.
Well,
guys, we actually had 2 more donations.
Nice.
$10 from Kathy S.
Thank you,
she
Kathy
says,
S.
"Great guests. Tickets, please."
Thank you so much.
One ticket. So how does it work? You probably, maybe I told you last time.
no, because we were on the street.
So with each $10 of people's donation, I choose some strange
by the way,
words.
thank you,
today.
Kathy.
Thank you, Kathy. So with each $10, people can get 1 ticket for the raffle of this patch. It's going to be raffled on Sunday.
Okay.
In the end of the stream, somewhere at the point when we reach $3,000 goal. For every Sunday, I have $3,000 goal, not $500 goal. But we managed to reach it every time. So the guys then can buy as many tickets as they want. It can be 500 tickets, for example. If you donate $5,000, you can get 500 tickets. We had situations like this too. People were getting that many, but they also can give their tickets to the community members.
Nice.
Some of them choose to even never take any tickets and always give them to others. But sometimes I convince them to take the tickets, because I think everyone should at least get to try to get these amazing items that we get from the soldiers. So what do we have? Also, we had the second donation. It's from Jeremy. He's from Texas. Jeremy says, "Here's an intentional donation." Slava Ukraini. Героям слава.
Thank you.
Jeremy, thank you very much. Jeremy's nickname in the chat is Dark Oblation. Rick, happy birthday. I'm finally back after blackouts. Dana, congratulations. Dana is from Kyiv. Dana Kyiv, from Troyeshchina. Do you know this district of Kyiv?
I'm sure I do, but not off the top of my head.
It's the north of the left bank. The very north. The big...
I have a friend living in that area, actually.
I think everyone in Kiev or in the suburbs has someone living in Troyeshchina because it's so huge.
Troyeshchina, as Dana says, is the center of maybe not the world, but it's a megapolis inside Kyiv. Big town there. Town? City. Sorry, I just offended Troyeshchina a bit. I apologize, Dana. It's like that meme. No? Do you?
It's cool.
Okay, we just got another one. $30 from Nikki Hill. More tickets for rollers. Nikki is one of those who is given...
I think, I'm sorry for interrupting, but I think there's some sound coming from...
From Chris's phone?
Yeah.
Chris, there might be a sound coming from your phone, but I think it's stopped. You just blocked it.
It's not my priority.
Okay. No, we thought maybe it's the stream was opened and the sound was coming from there. But when you blocked the phone, the screen, it disappeared. So it solved the problem.
Okay.
Thank you. So $30 from Nikki, and that means we just reached $110. Okay, guys, only 390 left. Easy peasy.
We can do it.
Yeah, we
can
can.
do it.
Definitely.
I just like to share with our audience another realization that I've had living and working here. Rick mentioned a moment ago that he's really low energy right now and he's tired. We all get tired. Folks that don't live and work in Ukraine read about attacks on the power grid, about the effects in the dead of winter of assaults on civilian population. This is real, and I personally, I've been right now it's 4:30 p.m., 4:40 p.m. in Kyiv. Is it? What time is it?
7:40.
I'm sorry, 7:40. But I, for example, have been working since 2:30 a.m. today, which would have been about 6 in the evening in the U.S. That's not a complaint. It's an observation about when you have rolling blackouts, power blackouts, and the damage is so extensive over a wide area, all of us are affected. You might sleep. I slept 4 hours yesterday, and it's not because I'm not tired. It's because when that power goes back on, if you want to shower that day, the first thing you do is beat it to the bathroom and jump in the shower, and then you go fire up your PC and work until the power goes off again. So there's a reason why Rick is low energy. Some days I'm the same way. It happens to all of us, but it's part of the reality we live with, but it's something that continues to amaze me because our people there will be no surrender. There will only be a Victory Day celebration in the Maidan when, not if, the Russian Federation is defeated. So anyway, enough of my soapbox. But
No, but I fully agree. And
people need to know. People need to. I think people need to understand. This is not an imaginary set of circumstances. And I mentioned Chicago a while ago. Kyiv has a lot in common with Chicago, which is the Midwest, the heart of the Midwest. Physically, it's about the same size geographically, and we have almost the same populations. And anybody who knows anything about the city of Chicago and the broad shoulders of the Midwest, that's what we experience here. The resilience of the Ukrainian people is remarkable, and it's real. And they deserve your support, folks. All of us. Thank you.
thank you, Chris. And by the way, in Chicago, I think there's one of the biggest Ukrainian diaspora and most active Ukrainian diaspora and community out of all the cities in the US.
We had Italian neighborhood, Irish neighborhoods, Ukrainian. You're right. It's a very, very diverse, ethnically diverse community. But you see anybody who knows Chicago, come to Kyiv, and you'll feel right at home. And in the meantime, keep those cards and letters coming, please.
Chris, we have a Ukrainian here in the chat asking. He wrote it in Ukrainian, but I'll translate. Rick, ask him about Ukrainian village in Chicago. Hello to all rollers.
Aurora.
No. He says hello to all rollers. That's the community members. We call each other Rick Rollers. And he says ask him about the Ukrainian village in Chicago. Do you know such?
I don't.
Okay.
I probably was exposed to it at one time,
But I guess that's just the name or the location where the most Ukrainians live in Chicago, isn't it? That's what I would suppose.
You know, they exist, says. But Chicago is a dangerous place also. Kyiv has almost no crime in comparison.
I think that's a fair
Statement?
probably a fair statement. I've never felt unsafe here, except when we have two
Russians,
or
right?
three air raids a night.
By the way, tonight Russians attacked us once again pretty heavily, and we have a new level of problems with our electricity infrastructure.
And by the way, tonight Chris was texting me when I was still sleeping in my bathtub, because I've spent all night sleeping in my bathtub. So I woke up exhausted, I was exhausted right after I woke up this morning. And he texted me that one of, I guess it was ballistic missiles, right? And they hit quite closely. So this is was one of the toughest nights for Chris personally also. Because of this, and the past week has been the toughest for me, I guess too.
It's a very difficult time, but those of you who care and are blessed with the means to do so, give what you can as often as you can, not because we're passing the hat. No individual that I know is benefiting personally from the work that we do or other philanthropically oriented people do. We're not too proud to ask for help, but we're asking for a helping hand, not a handout. So anyway, keep that in mind. This is a great country.
Guys, first of all, I want to mention another donation we got. We got it 6 minutes ago. It was from Danielle. Time flies. It was just for me 1 minute ago, and it was already 6. So big hugs to you, Rick, Chris, and Anastasia. If only hugs could warm the whole Ukraine. -12 outside. Yeah. It's not easy to warm Ukraine right now, but thank you for the hugs. We appreciate it, Danielle. And thank you for this donation. $100 gets us much closer to the goal.
Thank you so much.
That's $210 raised, and 290 left to raise. Getting closer and closer with each minute. We can definitely do it. There was a question from You Know They Exist. Rick, please ask Chris if he has been to Prudentopolis in Brazil. And what did he think of it? Have you been to Prudentopolis in Brazil?
No, I have not.
He
And
says-
I have to confess, I haven't been to Brazil, but I'm a huge fan of Brazilian jazz. Javon, João Gilberto.
That's cool. I actually did not know about Brazilian
I've
jazz
studied
at
several
all.
languages. I'm not very good at any of them, but Portuguese is the one. Brazilian Portuguese is the one language I genuinely regret never having studied, because back in the 60s and 70s, I just became enraptured by Brazilian jazz. So my heart, a big part of my heart musically, resides in Brazil.
Interesting, didn't know that.
Yeah.
I also didn't know that. No.
In case there are no questions, or you wanted to say something.
I wanted to say a comment from They Exist. He said that in that Prudentopolis in Brazil, 60,000 Ukrainians live.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, that's a lot. I did not know of that city or town existed before now.
No, but that's very cool.
Yeah, and so many Ukrainians live there. That's cool. Yes, American music rocks. They exist. Say, does Chris play a musical instrument? They exist is full of ideas and questions. Thank you. They exist. Your brain works much better than mine today, and I'm happy because I don't have all these questions in mind, and you cover my back. Thank you.
So I found my voice on the tenor sax, and I was never a very good sax player, but it's my favorite instrument, and it happens that my wife is a professional musician and a retired concert violinist, and so we have musical and performing arts on both sides of the family. It's just that I wasn't one of the rock stars. But
Tenor
good question.
saxophone?
Thank you.
How is it different? I see. How is it different from the usual saxophone? Is it the one?
That's a soprano. I think that's probably a soprano.
So does it look like the usual saxophone?
No, it's funny. Once you learn the keys, I find myself sometimes playing the air sax, But no, it's
Not the regular one, right? I googled tenor saxophone, right?
Yeah, tenor sax actually is.
Sax. Not even saxophone.
Yeah, but this is short for saxophone.
What's that?
Sax is short for saxophone in this case.
Yeah. I still have my sax.
Saxophone. Okay, we can call it sax, whatever. It's also the difference in pronunciation. For example, sax and sax. It's not really.
It's very subtle.
Very similar for Ukrainian ears, So
I'll watch my language.
that's okay. You can swear here, by the way. I constantly, when we have any troll in the chat, I always tell them to fuck off, So it's totally fine to swear on the stream. We got $30 from Martin Bissek from Switzerland.
Thank you, Martin.
He says $30 hot dollars from Switzerland. So to warm Ukraine up. $30 hot dollars.
Thank you for your gift.
That's $240 raised, guys, and only 260 left to raise. Good job. Let's go. Let's do it in the next 1 hour and go have some sleep finally.
Yeah.
Hopefully Russians won't be attacking Kyiv tonight too. But
I wouldn't count on that.
something's telling
I would
me
prepare for the worst.
Something's telling me they're dedicated to commit the attacks on us every night while there's frost, while minus 12, minus 15 in the night, sometimes up to minus 20 degrees Celsius in Ukraine right now. They're dedicated to completely freeze us and leave us with no electricity. But they will not succeed. I believe in this.
Which means we are in for a nightly attack for the next 7 days or nights, rather, at least, because we'll have these minus 17, 18-ish
Could I
at
put in
night,
a plug for myself?
every night
Yeah,
until
sure.
next Monday at
to,
least.
to our viewers, those of you who I'm not by nature a social media person, but I am quite active on LinkedIn. And if you go to my homepage on LinkedIn and check out the posts menu, you can read my blog every day, and I write faithfully every day on the topics of the day. And I would appreciate it if you'd. It's not about me, but I have
about Ukraine.
Well, I have a
Because you
small
write about
role to
Ukraine,
play,
right?
And I write commentaries that are directed at policy-making community. And I'd like you to be aware of that, and I would welcome any feedback. I'm not popular with the troll community, but I have been warmly received on many occasions by the policy-making community in
Yes.
Western Europe and in North America. So
Because you have connections, you have based on your experience and previous jobs.
in another life, yes. But anyway, I would like to put that plug in for my blog, because I think brevity is a virtue. I'm not the kind of person that I write better than I speak. So you can safely investigate my blog and quickly determine whether or not it's worth checking in every other day or so.
You must be writing pretty well, considering that you speak pretty well. And if you say you write much better than you speak, then it should be great. So, guys, how
and
can people
I
find
can
you?
attest to that.
Again, LinkedIn is a professional, business-oriented platform on the internet.
So, Christopher.
If you just
Yeah, I'll put it into the chat.
yes, we can post my. Yeah, I'm sorry. We can put up my link. But anyway, it's not about me, but I devote a considerable amount of time and attention to the issues of the day as they relate specifically to policy vis-a-vis Ukraine and Russia's war in Ukraine. And I don't have a monopoly on wisdom, but I do try to bring an awareness to bear on the realities that we're living with here, and I try to do it with style and grace, and there's no finger pointing, I just try to report the facts as I understand them to be, and if you're interested enough to log in to Rick's program, you're probably going to be interested in reading. I'm not a fundraiser. It's not my strong suit, but I can write, and I welcome your feedback. Thank you.
And
guys,
thank you for that. And just in case you don't have anything urgent to say, I wanted to get back to this topic exactly because I have quite a different experience, I think, on LinkedIn. So, as I mentioned, Chris has been very supportive on that platform, trying to boost my posts as well by his reactions and comments and shares. But also, so when I started posting about the full-scale invasion since 2022, I encountered those trolls and bots with their negative reactions and comments under my posts, but then they just stopped, and I think they switched to another tactics like reporting on my posts to reduce the visibility. And I think with Chris, and basically almost no one now texts me some negative stuff, feedback on my activity, but with Chris, because of his connections, and I don't know, maybe because of his different style, I think you continue to receive some negative comments about Ukraine, right, to what you post, and also private messages from some journalists and policymakers in the West. So maybe you can share your experience, what kind of feedback you get and how you address it.
You know, it's been an interesting experience because I have a number of contacts that I have discovered are part of the right-wing ecosystem in the U.S., and more often than not, they're very direct about their views, but I make a point of personally responding, not publicly, but sending direct messages to people explaining why it is I take exception to some of the views that they express in radio and television and so on. And more often than not, they're courteous and kind, very direct, but I can't explain their... I'm almost at a loss for words. There's a
You can be undiplomatic.
No. It's just these are good people, I think, for the most part, but they're intentionally uninformed, and it just they're obviously bright people, but their minds are made up and they don't want to be confused by the facts. And so when I meet that one, I take care not to come across. I respond in a firm, friendly, and fair way, but very respectfully. And when you do interact with people that way, there's a possibility that you'll help them open their eyes. Anyway, it's an annoyance, but it's a necessary conversation.
Guys, to get back to the topic, I just wanted to read the comment of Prometheus UA about the Ukrainian village in Chicago. So it is a neighborhood on the west side of Chicago. It was formed by Ukrainian immigrants in the late 19th, early 20th century and is known for Ukrainian churches, culture, and food. It's pretty interesting.
It is.
Thank you, Prometheus. So there was a question from Ricardo. I think he missed the beginning of the stream, but can you please quickly, just briefly list the other European countries that you visited besides Ukraine?
Well, I've worked in... I'm sorry.
Oh.
I've worked in Germany. I've worked in France. I've worked in Ukraine. Actually worked there. I've lived for extended periods in Germany and Ukraine. Because of the nature of the engineering and construction business worldwide, you go where your work is. And so it's not as if you leave university and you decide, hey, I want to go work in Haiti or I want to go work in, UAE. You go where your work is. And so it's...
You see, guys, I'm... sorry, did I interrupt you?
No,
it feels like you finished that topic. So I just wanted to say that I'm finally addressing some questions from the chat today, because usually on these streams, when I have energy, I start getting engaged in the conversation myself very much, and I can talk for 15 or 20 minutes and then just not notice anything that is happening in the chat. But today, I'm really in a pretty good condition to pay attention to the chat and to address the questions from there. Maybe Anastasia can teach some dance steps today. Saxophone players have good sense of rhythm and motion. They exist, sis.
Unfortunately, I don't have proper shoes tonight. Otherwise, I might.
So, as a citizen of, is it Mexico?
Yes, it looks like Mexico.
Of Mexico, I've observed much disdain. Oh, Portuguese flag. It looks similar to Portuguese, right?
I've observed much disdain towards myself from certain people in U.S. society in these past few months.
So Mexico.
I'm not surprised. I think of...
So MDL is a Polish person living in Mexico.
Yes. It's unfortunate. I happen to love Mexico. I have family in Southern California, and so I spent a lot of time in the border areas in Mexico. So I've been lucky. I started out as a stamp collector as a kid before the internet, and it was a wonderful way to learn about the world, and it gave rise to an interest in foreign languages, and unfortunately, even today, not enough of my countrymen have an inclination. I don't understand it, but not everybody is interested in what's going on outside America. So,
Well, I think, I don't know if it's natural or not for people to not be interested, but it seems like pretty widespread, and not only in the US. In many countries in the world, we have a big number of the citizens of those countries, or should I say population in this case, because citizens, yes, there is different. With citizens, it's different. But as for, okay, I don't want to go down there. There's a question from Ricardo. Chris, what other Ukrainian cities are similar to U.S. cities?
pardon me. I'm a huge fan, and I know Kyiv best. I love Lviv, which is in the western part of the country, about 20 miles, 25 miles from the Polish border. Although my family, my wife, my mother-in-law, are from Lugansk and the Donetsk region, the Donbass, which you read about. I'm not, unfortunately, I never got to visit my wife's alma mater in Kharkiv, which I would love to do, and it's heartbreaking to see these beautiful places, cities in the east, destroyed.
By the way,
Kherson is another beautiful city.
Yeah, that's the south of the country.
Well, that's true.
But it's still also being destroyed by Russia. So not only east, the south too, the north.
A point about it's not widely understood. I didn't know until I relocated here. I knew Ukraine was the largest country in Europe, geographically, but I had no idea that it was the size of the state of Texas. And anybody who's ever, gone west from New Orleans and driven to El Paso, you know that it's a really long drive, and Ukraine is a very big country. Geographically. Thank you. Anyway, it's very diverse, and it's a beautiful place. Unfortunately, my work is in Kyiv. Kyiv's the size of Chicago. I have enough trouble getting my arms around what's going on just in Kyiv Oblast. But I have had the opportunity to visit Lviv a couple of times, and it's another extraordinarily charming old world city. And anyway,
yeah.
No, go ahead.
So MDL specified. He says, I mixed it all in my head. He is a Mexican who lived in Poland and also did some music shows in Kyiv and Lviv. So he's a Mexican, he lived in Poland. He's not Polish who lives in Mexican. So it's the opposite. Sorry, MDL.
No, but that's
that
very cool, and it
Very cosmopolitan.
Yeah. We also had the comment from, that exists. It's another question for you. Has Chris ever seen Father Baker's Basilica on Ridge Road in Buffalo, New York?
No, but I spent a lifetime in Buffalo. Sorry.
But closer.
This is kind of a joke, but I spent a lifetime in the Five Lakes region of upstate New York about 20 years ago, and it was in the dead of winter.
Back?
I was,
It's okay. Continue.
Anyway, no, unfortunately I'm not familiar with that particular location.
Okay. Hello, Laura. How you doing, Laura Ann? She's from Ireland, by the way. We have here Stortebeker. I know you. I mean, I've seen you here quite a few times. Remind me, where are you from? By the way, Ukraine. So you know they exist. Says Ukraine was enslaved by circumstances in World War II, 1939, when Stalin united with Hitler to destroy ethnic people in Lithuania, Poland, and Ukraine. Also, the 1932 Holodomor by Stalin was horrific. You see, Ukraine was not enslaved. It was enslaved before. It was enslaved in 1919, if I'm not mistaken. But shortly after it was liberated in 1916 or 17, I always mix those dates. But before that, Ukraine was also occupied by Russian Empire for centuries. So it is all a long period of this damn neighbor
To those of you
occupying us.
in the audience who have an interest in Ukraine, a couple of reading recommendations. As Rick was commenting, I was reminded of a wonderful book written by Professor Snyder. It's called Bloodlands, and it's probably the most recent and most authoritative, one of the two most authoritative histories of Ukraine as the centerpiece of a region that is known in the vernacular as the Bloodlands. So if you want to learn in a balanced and well-rounded sort of way about the roots of the present struggle here in Ukraine, I strongly recommend that you look up Dr. Snyder's book called Bloodlands. The other wonder, there was an allusion made to the Holodomor, and Anne,
Applebaum.
yes,
Yes.
she's written.
Always recommend that book.
Yeah.
Red Famine.
Yeah. The Red Famine is an excellent study and recent. I mean, I read it. I think it was published 4 or 5 years ago.
It's 2016. I bought that book, and I also.
Okay. Well, I read the
gifted
book
it to
too, but I read a
someone.
lot of
Yes.
books and I just forgot. But
Yes,
but
it's
your
older.
point's
It's
well
older.
taken.
Yeah.
These two authors, Applebaum and Snyder, are really exceptionally fine writers.
That's what they exist. Just wrote Bloodlands: Europe Between Hitler and Stalin by Tim
Yes.
Snyder.
Yes.
Also Red Famine by Anne Applebaum.
Absolutely on point.
Stalin's War in Ukraine. Yes, that's the full title. I've read it in English. It's fantastic. It's very hard for me as a Ukrainian to read, but it's a must read for everyone to understand.
Guys, let's distract on fundraising a bit.
Yes.
Because it stopped 22 minutes ago. We did not get any donations for 22 minutes.
Please
I
keep
have
donating.
failed my job.
No,
I'm
you have
begging you.
45 minutes left to raise the remaining $260, guys. We are on almost the half. We raised 240, so we still need to raise 260. Keep donating, please, because this week I have a cool motivation for you. A patch from Psycho and Colucci. These guys serve in the Black Arrow Battalion now, and they sent me this patch of a supporter of the battalion that I put on the raffle this week, so you get the chance to win this. With each $10 of your donation, you can get the one ticket, and you can buy as many of them as you want. So keep donating. Let's get to the goal tonight and not go home defeated. Okay?
Because we do not accept defeat.
We do not accept defeat. Yeah, we're stubborn, guys, and this community is also pretty stubborn. It's them who always get us to the goal. So thank you, guys.
And also,
for
I
doing it
I
all
can
the
see a comment by, they exist. I like Gary Kasparov's Winter is Coming. Yes, that is one of the books that I have recommended recently on stream. in our conversation with Jonathan Fink. So after recommending a Ukrainian author, I gave 3 book recommendations. Timothy Snyder. His other book, The Road to Freedom, by the way, is also great to try and understand how Russia and the US have developed recently, and how the US has become more and more like Russia, unfortunately, in terms of politics. But also Garry Kasparov's Winter is Coming is a great read, and basically he explained how Russians and Russia as a state have not learned their lessons after World War II, and explaining how and why Russia attacked Ukraine in 2014, what was the attitude towards Ukraine, and how because nothing basically has changed in Russian society, how a bigger war was approaching. Basically, what happened eventually in 2022, and how it can evolve, if you can even use this word in this case, into a global conflict because of what Russia is and what their intentions are towards Ukraine and the whole world. So that's a great book as well.
Laura Ann says, I found Holodomor and Gortamor histories, memories and representations of famine in Ukraine and Ireland in my local library. Reading it now. Laura Ann said that.
That's great.
Cool.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for sharing. What else do we have there? We had, give me a second, Storte Beaker said this, Rick, Baltic Sea, north of Germany or close to Kaliningrad. Pirate radio, shatter propaganda. North of Germany, close to Kaliningrad. What country is that?
Well, Kaliningrad is the Russian territory.
I know.
Yeah.
No. But that person was sharing where they are from. I asked them.
I
remember?
beg your pardon.
No, that's okay.
So
I mean,
I guess
know
it's
where
northern part of
Kaliningrad is.
Germany, which is
I
close
did.
to Kaliningrad. Yeah. So it's
Kaliningrad
close
is
to
here.
Poland and to Russia occupied former
Baltic
province of.
Sea. So it could be Sweden. I think it's Sweden. I think that because you see Sweden is north of Germany and pretty close to Kaliningrad.
Yeah.
Because they said Baltic Sea, and here's through Baltic Sea, they are close to Kaliningrad.
Okay.
Is it a right guess? Okay, the name is hard to pronounce because it's umlaut there, so it's Stottebiker. Is it the right suggestion? Are you from Sweden? Because in Sweden they use umlaut too, right? I guess so. I stay at sea, Rick, at ship. I mean...
So he's literally...
literally a pirate.
in the Baltic Sea. So it's not he didn't say about the country. He meant.
So he's staying at sea. Interesting. Okay. Why we say he? Maybe it's her.
Maybe.
Störtebiker.
Maybe they.
Yeah, maybe they. Tell us what is your pronouns, as they say.
If they want to share.
If you want to share, of course. That's really cool. You stay at sea, but where are you originally from? That's actually interesting to know. You're on a ship, aren't you, my friend? Yeah, that's what he said, Helen Archer. Well, we don't have that many people watching today. This is why it's easier to keep the track of all the messages.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when it's 100 or 200 people, it's like going like crazy, and I don't even have the chance to read all of them. Did I tell you that I am from Makivka, Donetsk Oblast?
No, I don't think.
My hometown was occupied back in 2014, and I lived there in occupation since 2014 until 2019.
Oh my.
That's what you did not know about me, yeah. I thought I need to check if you know, because I could share that during our first meeting, but obviously I did not.
No, you may have, and I just didn't register. I didn't expect to be greeted as a prospective member of your team.
Okay, by the way, guys, speaking of members of the team is still stuck in fundraising. No donations for 28 minutes and only 35 minutes, well, okay, 40 minutes left to raise the remaining $260, so we really need your donations.
I just saw
This
the note,
Stefan?
Yeah.
That's, I wonder if you're in this group, which is not the public one. Are you? No?
No.
Okay. It was just in my notifications. Sturtebiker was a pirate in the 14th century. Interesting. That's very interesting. Ricardo says, a pirate in the Baltic Sea. I did not expect it on my 2026 bingo. That's funny. Yeah, Ricardo, it's really like very surprising to me too. But very interesting, Sturtebiker. Please keep telling us more because we're intrigued, obviously. Next to Finland, there's the Republic of Kola. I actually did not know about that one.
Польський півострів, це те, що Росія заграбастала в тому числі, там біля Карелії.
I know Karelia, but I did not know about Kola.
Ну, там такий півострів, це...
The peninsula. Mate Rick Mail, radio generator and DJ on radio, and yes, I stay at C 54 degrees north. So indeed, radio, a pirate radio.
Yeah.
So we have a rebel there, a nomad probably. It's very interesting. How did you find this channel, Sturtebiker? Am I pronouncing it? Sturtebiker. Am I pronouncing it right? Let me know. If I'm not mistaken, the Yale University YouTube channel has a series of lectures on the history of Ukraine by Timothy Snyder.
Yes.
It's wonderful.
Yes.
From Medias USA.
I've watched all of it.
Yeah, me too.
And I recommend it. And it's like 99%.
There's 23
Correct.
episodes, actually.
And sorry guys, you see I'm still sleepy though talking.
It's okay.
Talking, you know. That's awesome, Sturtebiker. I'm a radio ham. Ham.
Ham radio.
What's that?
Ham radio. How to describe ham radio? It's a very gosh, I'm out of my depth here. Ham radio is an amateur radio technology from the early 20th century, and people used to have receivers in their bedrooms.
I know. It's a whole
okay.
subculture.
Yeah, it's a subculture, and it's still,
they listen to different channels for certain signals. They are searching for some keywords on some certain radio stations. I know that there are different secret channels out there, and those people are, that's cool. Radio Ham it is called. Okay, good.
I like this
Good to know.
pirate guy. He's got the right attitude.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. You know they exist. Thank you very much for $5 super chat. It may be time for some desserts to adorn the table. How about those cream unicorn horns? Do we have cream? No, they don't sell it here. It's a fancy hipster place. They don't sell трубочки, коротше, з кремом білковим. Знаєш, оці от класичні такі. Я якось просто на стрімі їв таку і приклав собі до лоба як unicorn horn. Thank you very much, Robert Jonesar, for 20 gifted memberships. Guys, we need your donations, and we just got one. Oh shit! We got $400 donation from Aussie Bin Chicken just now. Thank you so much. $400 donation.
Thank you, Michael Egan.
No, you should not say his name, but that's okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But I think you've
But
shown
he's
his
Irish.
name.
That's
And
Irish.
also,
I gotta give my brother a shout out.
Yeah. Actually, a lot of people have seen it on the website, so it's not a problem.
yes, you've shown it on the stream.
Since he donated those 3 huge donations.
Like more than €8,000, right?
Yeah, it's amazing. Thank
you so
very
much.
much, Michael. So Michael saved.
I can even say thank you in Irish.
So what we have this campaign with Roman Trochimets, right? We need to raise 60,000 euros in parallel to what I raise on my PayPal. We have this campaign for 5 vehicles, for 5 different units, and we were stuck on almost 17,000 euros and we were moving from 16,000 to 17 for like 3 or 4 days. So the pace is very slow these days. And on the Sunday stream, where it was my birthday, yesterday actually.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thank you. So on my birthday stream, it sounded strange because it was primarily a fundraising stream, but it turned into a birthday stream since
Because at midnight
I got
Yeah.
older. I got 35 years old. So
That's a blessing.
yeah, to survive until 35 in Ukraine, it's great actually. Okay, I'm joking a bit, but so what
to
did
live
he do?
through this war at 35.
What did he do? Michael, after a couple of speeches and great conversations we had on that stream, he donated 2,000 euros, then 125, and then 3,333 euros. So in total, 8,500 euros
8,500
donated by
euros.
Michael.
That's real money.
And you can see that on this website, in the donor wall, you can see his name there. So I said it's not a problem because people
Okay.
have seen. I said, Aussie Bin Chicken, thank you very much that you donated. And people went there and they all see it. So
Wonderful.
don't worry about pronouncing the name. But usually I try to do it like if the person doesn't have the same name on YouTube. So for Martin Bissek, I pronounce his full name. But if we have someone who doesn't pronounce the full name on YouTube, right? Then I say just Daniel or наприклад, for example, just Jeremy or Kathy S. I say. You see, I don't pronounce the full name because some people don't like it when I spill all that information about them. You know, if they're not okay with giving their full name. And that's totally fine. That's your privacy, guys. I respect it. Thank you. Heroim Slava. Thank you very much, Aussie Bin Chicken, for that donation. So, Aussie, 40 tickets for the patch. Will you take them? Please let me know on Instagram because I didn't see you chatting here on YouTube. Aussie Bin Chicken hasn't been chatting here. Ukraine shall prevail. Thank you, Tiago. Silvestre, probably. So guys, that means we raised $640.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, friends. Thank you so much.
We reached the goal and we can relax and
maybe since we've reached the goal for tonight, maybe I can share the video of my raffle with
Yeah,
you. I will
please
send
do.
you the link right now via WhatsApp, okay? And we'll show it.
Share it in the chat.
I didn't want to do it before we reach the goal.
Thank you. But that it's okay. Next time you can do it even before. But thank you very much, Michael, for that donation, for actually giving us the chance to relax. So what did he say there? He said, next, get some sleep, mate. I'll have 1 ticket. So he said it in the comment, and I just did not read the comment to his donation. He said, get some sleep, mate.
Get some sleep, mate.
Yeah,
Good idea.
I'll have 1 ticket and share the rest. So 1 ticket for Aussie. He just told me before I asked, even before I asked.
Yeah.
And he wants to share 39 tickets with the community, you see?
Beautiful.
And the community, how do they grab the tickets usually? They give a plus in the chat. I open the spreadsheet where I put all those tickets to, and I just give the name to a free ticket there according to the plus. So that's how we do it.
Beautiful.
Yep. I want to reach Chris on LinkedIn. You know, they exist, say. I think you're easily reachable there, right?
Yes.
It's not like you're a superstar and not really
No.
replying to the messages there.
I can assure you I'm not a superstar.
But there, when you find Chris there, you need to send connection request, and I think only then you will be able to text him. Or while sending the connection request, you can also add a short message to identify who you are and why you want to connect with him, and he will accept gladly, I think. Right?
Please.
Should we show the video?
Yeah.
Guys, the video of Anastasia for the raffle. I will show it to you right now.
Okay. Oh, no, that's fine. But
It's not really loading.
Oh, I can show you.
Wait,
On my phone,
I think it's a bug of my YouTube. I just need to restart it. Give me a second.
Well, I can. For now,
yeah,
I
it
can.
started.
Okay,
It
great,
started.
great. Yeah.
Okay, give me a second. I will give it a like, of course.
This is fun.
Hello from Kyiv, Ukraine. Anastasia here. Today I'm happy and proud to announce a raffle of this fantastic and cool flag of the 3rd Assault Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. I've got this flag from my colleague who had been helping the brigade since before it was expanded into an army corps, and I offer you to win this flag by donating just $10. Of course, the more $10 tickets, the more chances to win. I will leave all the instructions on how and where to donate in the description to this video. And I will send the flag to the winner anywhere in the world, except for Russia and its allied states. All the donations will be transferred to the Virginia Battalion of the 50 States for Ukraine initiative. And you will be able to see it on the donor wall of that campaign's page on the Car for Ukraine website. So the raffle ends on the 18th of January, and I will announce the winner on the 19th. Please follow the updates on my page as well as on the profile and YouTube channel of the 50 States for Ukraine initiative. Thank you so much to every donor and to everyone who supports Ukraine in any meaningful way. If you cannot participate in the raffle, please share this video. We appreciate all support. And thank you so much again for supporting Ukraine. We will win together. Slava Ukraini! Героям слава!
Героям слава.
Героям слава.
Hello from Kyiv, Ukraine.
Thank you, Anastasia.
Yeah. So
for
once
also
again,
raising funds for
this
Ukrainian army.
this flag is on raffle.
I need to go pour some water. What did you want to say?
Yes. So what's the next step?
The next step, we just talk as we talked for the next 25 minutes, and then we finish the stream. Yeah, we reached the goal, but it doesn't mean that people are not allowed to donate anymore. They can donate more. We can, there are not too many donations and not too much money for Ukrainian armed forces. You know pretty well that the need is massive, and it's much bigger than people around the world can afford, and the problem is everything on the front line is expendable, so we need to replenish all that equipment again and again, and that's just the nature of it, and we need to accept it and keep raising funds for the equipment for the guys. We care about a lot of them personally already because, through these years of fundraising, me and Rollers, the community, we met a lot of soldiers on my streams. I've been inviting them, or on the handovers, they were sharing their stories, and now we have so many faces behind this equipment, behind these fundraisers. These are certain people, the actual people that we help, not just some abstract defenders. They have call signs, they have faces, they have their own sense of humor and characters, and all of that is, it's like a family here together with soldiers, A lot of them are like regular guests on my streams too, and people like to see them again to know the update from their stories. Some of them like to stay behind the camera. I have a good friend. His call sign is El Greco. His name is Roman, actually. It's not a secret. He was on one of the streams here in this coffee shop. He was sitting outside of the camera because he doesn't want to appear on the camera, but he still was replying to the comments in the chat.
That's very cool. That's very cool.
Yeah, he is from the border guard. He joined in the beginning of the full-scale invasion in 2022. He had an exemplary commander who was a natural-born leader who they always followed to battle tasks, no matter how hard they were. They never questioned him because they knew that he cares about them and they will get out of there. And they got out of there, but he did not once. Back in 2024, actually already, he was killed by Russians. He was only 29 years old. Great guy who got the Medal of the Hero of Ukraine, and it is totally deserved. His call sign was Slon, elephant, and their team is called Elephant Team after him. Unfortunately, it's not that much left of the Elephant Team anymore. Some of the guys transferred to other units because he was one of those leaders holding the team together, basically like he was one of those best sons and daughters of Ukraine who we lost because of Russians. And I always try to share his story with other people so people would know a certain defender, a certain hero of Ukraine who was really selfless, and he gave up everything for Ukraine. And when we say Slava Ukraini, which is glory to Ukraine, when we say glory, we don't mean some fame. We mean memory of people like him. Yeah, eternal memory. So when we reply glory to the heroes, we kind of specify that glory to the heroes in particular.
It's almost like glory to Ukraine because glory to the heroes. Yes, because those heroes have
thanks to those heroes.
Thanks to those heroes, yes, Ukraine is, and Ukraine is glorious. I just wanted to thank you, Rick, for showing that video of my raffle, and
you
also
got a donation?
Right now, no, but I've seen also moderators sharing my my YouTube and
PayPal?
my PayPal. Thank you so much, dear friends, and also Danielle commenting. What were you saying before getting cut? She then corrected quote to cut. Don't lose it, and tell us what you when you have a chance. Actually, I wasn't cut. I was just running out of breath, and basically I've said the main things in that video. But I can just give you a bit more details about that flag. So the flag that I'm putting on a raffle right now was received by my colleague at the Ukrainian Association of Investment Business, who, as a kind of hobby and a way to support our defenders, he has been assembling, buying parts and assembling drones in his kitchen, basically, and he has already made more than 80 drones, and for the first batch of 30 drones he got the same flag from the 3rd Assault Brigade before it was expanded into an Army Corps, and for the second batch of 50 drones he received another one, and so he when I told him that I'm helping 50 States for Ukraine with fundraising via these raffles of flags and patches, he offered me that flag. I think it's so cool and great, and I'd be happy to win one. That's why I will also donate to the campaign to buy myself a ticket just to to see if I can win and maybe. And so yeah, this raffle lasts until the 18th of January. So we are halfway into this raffle. It's
By the way, there
going
was
quite
a question
well.
from Silver Earth. Did the video say it cannot ship to United States?
No. I said I will ship it anywhere in the world, including the United States, but not ship it to Russia and its allied states, obviously. For example, this is my third raffle, and in the first two, people from the US and the Netherlands and Germany won various items, and I have sent them to those countries, and they've successfully reached the winners. So if you are from the US or Western Europe or Australia or basically anywhere where at least Ukroposhta can ship those items, I will be happy to send them to you if you win.
Guys, I want to thank those who were buying super stickers and super chat. Let me begin with the super sticker. Jan Thompson. Thank you very much for 5 Great Britain pounds super sticker there. That is a lemon with the hardy eyes. Plus, they just bought another super chat and said, "Lucky me, I can hear the stream from restroom." Yeah, that's good.
Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah, I won't be asking if it was number 1 or number 2. Okay. I said I won't be asking.
Thank you.
I'll get back in a second. I want to hydrate because I'm thirsty.
Can you please fill up mine as well?
Okay.
So let's see what else is here. Yes, Allied States. That's okay. Maybe my pronunciation or enunciation wasn't good enough, or maybe it's just because we were showing this video like that on the stream, so it wasn't. You couldn't hear it well, but it's fine. I'm always happy to clarify or add additional details if needed. So,
MDL, are you still there? Yes, you're still there. Thank you so much for happy birthday wishes. I noticed them, I just did not have the chance to respond. And to everyone who wished me a happy belated birthday today, I really appreciate it. And who wished it to me yesterday too, because I did not react to so many comments under those 2 shorts that were posted yesterday.
by the way, great shorts about your year, the past year.
Nikki created it.
Oh, fantastic! Thank you, Nikki.
Thank you, Nikki. I also liked it. We need to show it.
Yes,
to
please show it.
Chris, Nikki, one of my team members, made this shorts yesterday. Look at this.
Oh, nice.
You know the music for sure.
Who is that handsome young man?
Everywhere on each photo. What the hell that dude is doing on each photo? Damn it! I just got some memory of some movie that someone was. It was not a movie. It was a cartoon where someone was competing and appearing on the photos. I think it is from the Looney Tunes or something. And there was a guy who appeared on each of them, but then there was some stranger who appeared on one more, and it was everywhere. It was not seen at first, but it was on the background all the time. But okay, this one is always in the center. It's not he's not on the background. Thank you, Nikki. Another one I made yesterday, and people were asking what kind of hat is that.
Man.
I can actually show them the hat. It is warm. It is fleece, though. It is not like the natural. It's not wool, yeah. But I have it with me. I think I can wear it for people if they
By
were
the way,
curious.
mine is
Nice.
similar.
That's Cossack.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you please hold the mic?
Cossack hat. Some call it papacha. Some call
I
it.
like it.
It's actually what Taras Shevchenko was wearing, our famous Ukrainian poet. So. Yeah, you have these kind of ears. Yeah? Yeah, the Habracha hat. Okay, you see, guys, we're wearing
Don't worry,
hats
Nazi
because
look
we're
great.
preparing. Yeah, it is similar. We're preparing to leave, you see already. Yeah, I'm just wearing it to show that one to you guys. So this is something that
I like it. It's very, very
Thank you.
becoming.
I embraced.
And it suits you, by the way.
Yeah,
it suits you.
embraced
I
it.
wanted to tell you that it suits you better than your previously worn
Thank you.
ones.
I just did not kobzart. It says like kobzart, but with art. You know, kobzart. So I did not embrace it right away. It took me like a week to.
You are not used to it.
Yeah, because I'm not used to it.
Actually, I'd like a hat like that. Where can I find such a hat?
Easy peasy. I'm gonna send you a link,
Okay.
a website, Ukrainian brand, with this name, Kobzart. I actually was looking for it.
Is it?
Look at me.
Yeah.
I could use a hat.
Yeah. Rick, is it warm enough for this
No,
weather?
yeah, it's pretty warm. Even -10, it's okay. I just need to protect this. Everything here is protected. So I'm sending you the link to get it. You got it.
Ancient Irish
Good
Celt
luck.
says, I'm also 75 days trying to learn Ukrainian on Duolingo. Very good. And welcome and thank you.
So guys, is that made of a fleece like the past? Yeah, it is a fleece hat. And fleece is one of the warmest materials out there. It's getting a bit hot in the room. Outside it's great, but
great.
inside it's a bit hot,
But
too
it's-
hot.
Most important point, it's fashionable.
Yeah, I agree.
You belong on the cover of GQ magazine.
Thank you. In that вышиванка, yeah? The one that I was showing to you.
I like. That's a good look.
Thank you. That's definitely a national, how do you call this?
Outfit.
Look. Yeah,
Yeah.
like the whole outfit. Okay, guys, you see we're heading to the end of the stream, and we got one more donation. 30 Canadian dollars from Julia Fira. She says, greetings to you and your guests. One ticket for Danielle and one for me.
Thank you, Julia.
Thank you, Julia.
Thank you, Julia. Thank you so much.
So, 30 Canadian dollars, that's approximately what, 20 US dollars or less than that, like 18 maybe?
It doesn't matter, large or small.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the total sum. I'm trying to sum it up in US dollars.
He has to convert this into dollars. That's why he's curious.
Yeah. So this is why I'm asking. And okay, not to hryvnia, to USD.
31.
Yeah, it kind of helps, but when it's 30, then it's $21.60. More than $20. Yeah, $21. So
it's
we
two
raised $661.60, guys. Thank you. Pretty good result. I like it. Okay.
I'm
If
so
you-
grateful to all the donors because it's only my first appearance with Rick the Ukrainian.
Second one?
I've been shaking in my boots because I didn't want to be left holding the bag if we didn't make our target tonight. So thank you, one and all. I'm grateful.
What does this phrase mean? Left holding the bag. On the street?
Yeah, it's an expression, an American expression means if you're left holding the bag, you get the blame. If we failed to make the target, they say we don't bring that one back to the show because he was bad luck.
Okay, so it is not connecting to holding the bag on the street for people to put money there, like holding the cup.
Yeah, and if the bag
So-
is empty, it's usually full of.
Okay, shit. We can say shit here. It's okay.
No,
I'll say it
you can say it for me.
for you. Yeah. I got it. You're very gentle person, right? This is why you
I
usually
blame it
don't
on
swear.
my mom. My mom taught me to be courteous, kind, and forgiving, and it held me back all of my life.
No bad luck today, Dark Oblation said.
She says, "Oh, bless you, Chris. You will always be most welcome here." See?
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
US dollar is dropping in value.
Careful what you wish for. I'll be back.
I wear a yellow hat, but throw a blue capuz over it from my jacket. That's Gabriel. He's in Austria. Yep, he is. Gabriel, remind me, are you from Austria also, or you just live there? And he donated $20 just now.
Beautiful.
That is. Time flies like an arrow, but fruit flies like banana. Maybe flies? Because it says flies, but probably it's also flies. So time flies like an arrow, but the fruit
flies like a banana.
like a banana. Figure it out yourself. It took me 20 years. Haha. But
you
fruit
arrived.
flies like a banana.
Thank you very much.
That's funny. Thank you. Thank you for this $20. So that's $681.60. Great job, guys. Good result. I can be. What can I be more happy? Of course, I could, but I'm already pretty much
The three of
happy,
us
very
are
happy.
overjoyed.
Yeah, it's a good result. Thank you, guys. It flies. Yeah, it flies like banana. Thank you. Cheryl. What did Cheryl say there? Let's see. It comes from criminal terminology. The bag man with the money goes to prison.
That makes sense. He's the fall guy.
Yeah, okay, got it now. Got it.
Very
Thank
nice.
you. Thank
nice
you, Cheryl.
touch.
Thank you, Cheryl. Okay, guys, I need to pay the bill.
What do we owe?
We owe nothing.
Ah,
Yeah, it's only me.
I hope you enjoyed your meal.
Thank you. It was, wow, I got some cool discount. I think it's a compliment from the waiters and baristas. Pretty cool. Okay,
How does it show?
let me go back. That's cool. Thank you very much. Okay, then my, I think my, how do you call this? Tips should be bigger, then, for sure. Okay.
Oh, you paid from your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Ukraine.
I know.
Yeah. Okay. They got some good tips thanks to that discount. Okay, that's cool.
So I should know this, but I don't recall. Are we on a regular schedule? Do you do every week on a certain day?
Yeah, usually these streams, on Tuesday I try to do coffee shop stream. On Wednesday, the news stream from home. I just sit down at my PC and show the news, the pictures, and tell and translate the Ukrainian news. Because, you see, I've found, some people told me that the news that I like to provide to people, they are sometimes not out there in Western news or even through the not Ukrainian, but Western YouTubers who cover the topics of Ukraine. So some news I do, some Ukrainian politics, some Ukrainian corruption too, and show to people the reality, the whole truth, no matter how sometimes not very beautiful it is. But it's important to know the truth.
It's important conversation.
Yeah. So I do that on Wednesday, but next Wednesday, so tomorrow I won't do it. On Wednesday, I probably will do it on Thursday if I won't have another coffee shop stream on Thursday.
Do you have an interesting life, and these are interesting times.
Yeah, very. I actually am happy with my life lately, and I do what I love, and I am completely free in what I do. I am the master of this business, because it's a business after all. I work on YouTube, and I get the salary through these super chats that you've seen and gifted memberships in the chat. That's the part of my salary, and we're open. I'm open about it with my community. It's all transparent here. I say that. That I said at some point that I am not sure if I should do it full time. I had a job before. I was a QA engineer, quality assurance, at a game development company
in software.
Software,
Okay.
Software development, and I didn't really like that job, but I was not bad at it because I don't know, maybe because I'm a bit of a talented guy and I can be good at everything I do. But maybe I say just a bit because comparing to some people, my talents are not that bright. But it doesn't matter. What matters is I decided to go full time, and my community said that they will support me in that. Yeah, and they keep supporting. We keep it open. I provide the content with interesting people like yourself and Anastasia, and they pay me salary for that job. I usually try to also get more stories of Ukrainians, of the defenders, veterans. defenders, veterans, activists, volunteers. Actually, every Ukrainian has a story, even if they think they don't. A lot, like every Ukrainian is connected to this war somehow. And it's always great to go to Free Azov, where you have been yourself too. How many times?
I'm sorry?
On Free Azov, how many times have you been on Free Azov? The rally that we met.
You know, only a few times. I wish I should do more.
It's okay,
But-
only when you have time and the energy for it.
You know this guy, right?
That's April, yeah.
It's a donation for the raffle.
Yeah,
I
awesome,
got.
awesome.
So it's of your community.
Guys, yeah, Silver Earth donated $40.
Thank you so much for your donation.
That's Silver
You've got
Earth.
tickets.
So 4 tickets, $40
No,
donation.
no. Right. It's 4 tickets. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So on Free Azov, I have the chance to meet a lot of interesting Ukrainians, and what is the best thing there? All of them care. These
Yeah.
are not these are not indifferent people.
Yeah.
These people
And
care.
they're doing what they're doing
That's okay,
what they
I'll get it.
can when they can.
Yeah. Guys, unfortunately, in 3 minutes we will have to finish the stream to be 5 minutes before the place closes to be finishing. So before we go, I want for all of us to say something to the community, and I can give you the mic first, or it can be Anastasia, as you wish.
He's already holding
You're already holding the mic, so Chris, please tell us about your experience here today, and in general, the message you have for the world that is watching. 50 people.
Well, first I'd like to thank Nastia. I'd like to thank my friend Rick for the invitation to appear today. I hope that what I had to say had some value, and I look forward to becoming more active in the community myself. And Slava Ukraine.
Героям слава. Thank you. Thank you, Chris. It was great to have you here today as a guest.
Thank you, Rick.
Thank you. Anastasia, your turn.
Yeah, exactly. I'm very happy, Chris, that you have joined one of these coffee shop streams today. I'm so grateful for meeting you initially online via LinkedIn, and I'm grateful for your support there. And it was so nice to meet you in person. And every meeting brings joy and gives me energy to keep doing what I do online. And I'm happy that you have joined today to share your experience, because I think you've had such an interesting life and you have such a rich background and expertise, and I think that rollers appreciate what you have shared. So I'm really glad, even though, as I said, I had been exhausted before, and I was like going to the stream. I was like trying to like grab all the energy inside me, like prepare for the stream. But exactly. It's like Rick with me. It's the same. So I'm now more energized and inspired because I really enjoy this conversation and meeting. So and I'm so grateful for all of you who have donated.
Do you recognize this fella? Sorry.
Thanks so much. Whom?
It's a familiar face there in the chat. It's your emoji, Chris.
Yeah.
Now we have your face there in the chat too.
Yeah. So you need to explain this to to Rick how it goes.
Some people enjoy it. Some people are really frightened because of that. You're from that category, right? Okay,
It's
maybe
just
not really.
unusual.
Maybe like joking about that. Rest and warmth to all you wonderful people. Thank you, Wenzel Cox.
So many Chris faces.
Oh my God.
There are
Don't
too
scare him
many of
off.
them. Now it looks
I've
scary.
become a meme.
Yeah.
So Alvinasha says this again. Thank you so much for being here, Chris. We will love to see you again. See?
Thank you very much.
So a huge success for your first
Careful what
stream.
you wish for. I'll be back.
What do you call a magic owl? Ah, okay, that's some troll, probably. Anyway, guys, we need to wrap up because in 4 minutes this place closes.
Okay.
Thank you so much for being here with us today, guys. Time flies, as always. It was less than 2 hours today, so it felt like half an hour for me. Okay, maybe 45 minutes.
You always need to correct yourself, right? And
Yeah,
be
yeah.
more precise and specific.
Yeah. That's one of my things.
Yeah. As you always do this, Rick. Yeah. So I know how it works. I mean, being more precise and correcting
by
oneself.
example matters.
We actually do. Leadership
by
by
example.
example.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you.
Chris, I always show this, and I say live long, prosper, and donate. Do you know this one?
No, but I like that.
Yeah, that's Spock, Mr. Spock from Star Trek.
That's right.
Yeah, he was showing that and saying he always said live long and prosper. That's a Vulcan salute,
Yes,
right? So I added something to it. I added and donate. So live long, prosper, and donate.
I like that a lot.
So let's show it together. If your fingers will allow you. They do. Look at this. Yeah. Live long, prosper, and donate. And Slava Ukraini, guys.
And
Героям
слава
слава.
Україні. And героям слава.
Героям слава. Thank you, guys, and see you.
for being with us.
Дякуємо. Thank you.
See you tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Bye, guys.